with a wooden frame and tight knit strings. Peace and love and good morning to you all. uh, it's pretty early in the morning. This is actually, I guess, a video for my fourth day because I didn't do a video yesterday because I was so focused on my fasting and just focus on what I was doing yesterday. So I guess this one's about yesterday. But I will say a few things about today. This morning the reason I'm up so early is because I just had a conversation with Minister Jazz, which was a really good, encouraging conversation, and I came to realize that yes, getting up early actually feels good. Like I didn't get to bed till like probably 2, so that was 3, 4, 5, 6. That was like 4 hours of sleep, but something about it, I mean, it feels different, and it's true. Like the energy of the planet is different at different hours. You know what I'm saying? It's not just your energy that's fueling you. You know what I mean? That's. I mean, if you know anything about like astrology, which is something I need to research more. I don't know too much about it, but I mean it has all to do, your energy has a lot to do with all to do if you're looking at that art or science, with where the planets are aligned relative to, I guess, when your energy when you came here, or who you are as a energy being depends on where the planets are, and saying that, I'm just trying to relate it to, I mean, different points in the day, the planets are different places, you know what I'm saying? So just, I don't know, it's something to it, and I've always kind of, a lot of people point to, you need to get in line with nature, and you should be getting up when the sun comes up and going to bed, going to bed when the sun goes down, get in tune with nature. So I think that's a big part of it too. So at first I was like, all right, I'm gonna get up, talk to Minister Jazz, and maybe eat some more food, because I just didn't know how this fasting thing was gonna affect me, and then go right back to sleep. But I'm not going back to sleep. I'd already been kind of setting an alarm just to get myself up so I'd be tired at night, because that's really my problem, is just slowing my mind down and going to sleep. So shoot, this has actually been a blessing. I'm up because I want to start getting up, or before the sun, so I can see the sun come up. So here we go. Sun's not up yet. Wow, look at that. I think it's coming up. It's coming up. Oh, see, like I want to see it. But anyway, what else? One of the good points that it kind of opened something up in me with our conversation was, she asked, what is my major block? What do I feel is my major block to bringing in this money? And the first word that came to my mind was worthiness. And I didn't know. I didn't really realize I had such a problem with that, like not feeling worthy of it. And then we kind of had a conversation about, fitting in, with your environment, and surroundings, and the people around. And if the people that are around you are people that have a poverty consciousness, that are always talking about the lack of this and the lack of that and negativity, and part of you wants to fit in, then that's the energy you're going to be rocking with, And, that's just how it is, I mean, sadly, a lot of people are, falling away, falling out of my life, and I'm realizing a lot of people that weren't positive influences in my life at all. And I've realized that pretty much almost all the ones that I can say, all my friends that I can say have never dicked me over, have never had ill intentions toward me, have never had jealousy, are friends that I'm not in contact with anymore. Like, are people. I mean, not that it's that they're people I can't get back in touch with, but I mean, I looked at all of them, and it's like, wow, that dude, like, he was good people's. He was good people's, like, and so it's something to evaluate, and that shows that's something with me. That's that's I wasn't a match to their energy anymore. You know what I'm saying? So that's been something I've had to evaluate. Um, Last thing I wanted to say just about the conversation with Minister Jazz. I just had mentioned that I found out about it through China Brooks, and I was trying to say that my first spiritual teacher put me on to China Brooks, and I kind of got stuck because I hadn't been in communication with my first spiritual teacher for a while, and I wanted to promote her stuff. And I'm not sure if she has the website up anymore. It might be up again soon, but my first spiritual teacher was Lolo Virgil. Um, she was a part of a blog talk radio show called Mind Right Radio, which a lot of the wisdom that she put there is still up, archived. Or if you go to Blog Talk Radio, um, in the Mind Right Radio show, she helped with that show for quite a while. Um, and she also had a blog called Lotus Sea Healing. That's what I was trying to think of. Lotus Sea, as in the water, the sea, healing. Um, I'm not sure if it's still up now. She's probably on to some other spiritual things. But I just wanted to make sure I shouted her out, because she's the one that put me on to, she gave me spirituality 101. Like, I didn't know anything about crystals before her. I didn't know anything about, certain things in meditation before her. I didn't know anything about China Brooks. I didn't know anything about spirit science. That's another awesome YouTube channel, like, among other things. So, peace to Lolo Virgil. Um, okay, rewind another minute, like, just to talk about. I kind of already did my blog for the day, but since this is actually for day 4, yesterday, I guess let's just talk about my fasting experience. Um, wasn't as hard as I thought. Ended up fasting for 12 hours. Had a few things to do early that day. I had a doctor's appointment, which really discouraged me from the Western. Officially confirmed that Western science really isn't for me anymore. I've been having issues with my heart. I've been kind of getting like just sharp pains, like for a second there, and I've been having trouble with my liver area. Like my lower back's been sore, and I've already been realized, okay, it's something wrong with my solar plex chakra and it's something wrong with my heart chakra. I went to Reiki. I think I talked about that. Yeah, I went to Reiki, a Reiki share a few days ago, and like they were focusing on it, like, and it's been helping, like, and it's tied to a lot of emotional damage, definitely the heart chakra. Like, I still have a lot to get over from my past that I have to let go. And solar plex, probably the same thing. I mean, that's where you take in energy. That's where you absorb. And me being a Cancer, I'm a sponge. Like, I have like 5 houses. I think it's 5 houses in Cancer, or Cancer in 5 houses. Like I said, I still haven't jumped into the astrology like I know I want to and need to. But yeah, I'm sensitive, like, to energies around me. So I've brought in a lot of negative energy. So I really has a lot more to do with my chakras. And I just wanted something, like, so what would Western science say about it? And like, my doctor was pretty much stumped. Like, oh, well, it feels healthy to me. I'm like, well, it's not healthy. Like, it hurts. I can feel pain in my liver area right now. And she was like, didn't know, know what to tell me. Like, well, we can do an ultrasound and, see if we see something. And I'm like, okay, well, let's do it, And the heart thing, she didn't even address it. Like, so, among other things, it was just like, there was no help there. So yeah, I'm pretty much all in on like forms of energy healing. I'm going to be learning Reiki 1 next Saturday. I'm gonna start doing qigong. I really hope I can start that. Some classes are starting mid-April. So yeah, definitely doing the Reiki though. That's confirmed. I'm gonna learn Reiki 1 March 30th, and I can start helping myself. What else? This is getting kind of long. But yeah, the fasting went well. Still did my stuff. Missed the gratitude journal because I was so focused on on the fasting and a ritual I did. But I still meditated with my Dr. Mitchell Gibson's audio tape for prosperity, Words of Power for Prosperity. Still listen to my Jupiter Pluto reprogram in my mind, and stay positive. So that's enough. That's my summary for day 4, and I'll do. This is the 5th day now. It's like 7 in the morning. I'll do my day 5 video a little bit later. All right,
with a wooden frame and tightness.